In this video I will be reviewing Zippy. It's by Billy Darr, Justin Opie and Dipanjan Goswami. It's being launched on Monday the 31st of August at 11 AM Eastern, and it will be available on the Warrior Plus network. We'll have a look at the sales page. I'll show you inside the members area. We'll go through the OTOs. I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about it before summarising and giving you my final thoughts. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see if Zippy might be right for you. Hi, my name's Brian from moneylifechange.com, where we help you to get your online business on the right track. If you'd like to learn how to become a more profitable marketer, just click the first link down in the description below. And if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon, and then I can notify you each time I upload new content. Now let's get into this review of Zippy. We'll start on the sales page here, but I'm going to come back to this because I want to show you how it compares to some of the sales pages from the previous products that these guys have launched. Okay, we'll move into the dashboard, but I want to say right at the start here, if you're a beginner and you're looking at this, in my opinion, this isn't going to work for you, and I'll explain to you why. So stick around, watch the rest of the video, and you'll see as we go through why I think this won't work for you. Okay, what is Zippy? Well, what it actually claims to be, it's claiming to be an all-in-one app that's going to give you viral traffic and sales. And the content that it'll create for you will vary. You've got news, a story, a personality, a flip card, a poll, a quote, a trivia, and a quiz. So you create these posts and you share them out amongst your social media, and that's going to create your viral traffic and sales. Let's take a little look at trivia. You come in here, you'll give it a title. We'll just go with something like that. And then your questions there. So you add a question. You come in here, you can add a picture if you like, and you can add some text in here. Once you've got your question in there, you can come down and you can put your answers in here. And then you choose which is correct. You could add more answers down there if you like. And then up here, we've given it the name. We'll come down, you'll give it a story title, a slogan, a little description. And then we move down into here. You can decide who it's visible to, and then this is where you can add tags in a category. This is empty, and it doesn't seem to do anything when you start inputting something into there. It stays empty. In here, you can add an image, and then we give it a title and a description down there, and then there. This is where you'll give it your cover image. I'll just use the same one. The first time round I didn't actually pick up on this. I've just been watching it back, and I just want to add a little bit in here that I'd missed out earlier on. So once we've got to here, we can then come up and we go to final score, and you can tell them how they did. So we'll just give them a thumbs up here, and then it says tell them a bit more. So perhaps this is where you would add your affiliate link, and you could put it in there and they could click on that. I'm still not sure how this is going to get you sales, but perhaps this is where you could put a link in. And then we save it, and it says it's successfully saved, but I'm not sure where that gets saved to. This is just a review access account, so maybe once you've bought it and this is your own account, it'll save into your own account somewhere. But that is basically the idea. And as I say, you've got the choice of all these posts that you can create also. We'll have a little look at the done for you viral campaigns, and as you can see, there's a ton of these being added. There's pages and pages of them. How many you'll get when you buy the front end, I don't really know, but we'll have a little look at one of these. You can see you've got actions. You can edit or view it. We'll have a look at it, and this is the sort of thing that it's giving you. You'll start the quiz, and you get an image, and there's some text there, and you'll go through and go through the answers. Once you've gone through the series of questions, it'll tell you what character you are. Then the idea being that people start sharing this onto their social medias and it becomes viral. And as you can see, there's tons of these. Then we have my reports. Now, I've tried clicking on this and nothing happens. It just goes to an empty page. We have the traffic tools, where here you can select one of the campaigns that's already done, and you can enter some keywords into it and generate, and this is optimizing your post. Not really sure about that. Then we come down to the social blast. Now, as I said at the beginning, if you're new to this is why it isn't going to work, or this is one of the reasons why I believe this isn't going to work for you. The reason being, you can create all the posts you like with your quizzes and polls, etc. And then you're going to come in here, you select your campaign, and then you're going to share it onto these social media accounts. If you're a beginner, it isn't really going to matter too much, is it? It doesn't matter what posts you've got, you're sharing them onto these, and they're not really going to be seen and going viral. On the demo video, there was like something in here for promoting, but I'm not seeing it in this one, so whether it's just not quite ready or finalized yet, I'm not certain. But we move down, and this is your affiliate links. This is where you can add your affiliate links. You can add a reference title in there and put your affiliate link in and save it, and it'll save it down here. Then we come into the training, and there's nothing there yet. And when we click on the support desk, nothing happens. That might be the case even after launch. And in a nutshell, I mean, that is really it. That's the idea of it. You create these, or you use the Done For You campaigns, and then you come down. I'm not sure where you would include an affiliate link into a lot of these posts or campaigns, but I'm assuming at some point you're going to be able to, and then you're going to go onto your social blast and start sharing. As I said before, if you've not got a large following, you've not got traffic, you'll find with a lot of these products that are promising free traffic and free sales, they all seem to be relying on these social media platforms, and it's the same for every single one of them. It doesn't matter how many bits of software you've got and what content you sort of create. And if you're just sharing on your own social media platforms with no following, you've got no traffic and you're getting no sales. Now we'll have a little look at the sales page. Now straight away, before we start scrolling down, if we just have a little look at this, right, it's the world's first, okay? We've got one click and we have in 60 seconds, okay? Now the last product from these guys was called Genie. It's the world's first, okay? It's a one click and it is in 60 seconds, all right? The product they released before that was called Zing. I don't need to highlight it. You can see you've got your world's first, you've got 60 seconds. So they're all sort of following a very common theme. And we'll come back. This is Zippy. And it's another one. It's aimed at the beginners. They're just trying to take advantage of people who don't really know what they're doing. People who are just coming online, trying to make a living or trying to start a business online and not sure what to do or where to start. And they'll stumble across this and it promises them all sorts of stuff and it isn't going to deliver that. They can only really aim this at a beginner because anybody with any sort of knowledge or experience isn't going to touch this sort of thing. If we keep moving down here, you will notice there's a 365-day guarantee with this. And it's telling you it's easy to get your free viral traffic. It's the step 1, step 2, step 3. You see it on all of the sales pages. Again, if we have a little look, you'll see it as I scroll down here. You're going to see it's 3 steps, and the same with Zing. We'll scroll down, and it's going to tell you your 3 clicks there. It's all the same stuff. And we'll come down. This is back onto Zippy's page, and you can see it's got the earnings on here. Again, these don't relate to the product that they're trying to sell you. I've said it on other reviews that use these sort of pages. Try and focus a little bit more on how are they trying to sell you something rather than what are they trying to sell you. And just look at the methods that they use. And this is Billy Darr here. And again, it's aimed at the frustrated beginner, asking if you've got results lately, you're still in the same place. Are you still buying from those sales pages that look the same? Yes, like these sales pages that look the same. It's unreal. But we'll continue down the sales page. There was a couple of things that sort of caught my eye as I was scrolling through earlier on. And they're asking, does viral marketing really work? And comparing themselves to companies like this. These sort of companies are not using personal social media accounts to generate their viral traffic. And again, this is something that you see on all of the sales pages that these guys use. And here's another of the proof of earnings. Okay, so if we take a look at this figure, and then I'm just going to go over to the sales page for Zing. And look, it's the same, and you can see this is Zing on here, and this is Zippy, and it's the same figures. Then if we look on the sales page of Genie, as you can see here, and you see this for the last 30 days, and if you look at those numbers on there, and then we go to the sales page of Zing, which you can see is Zing up here, and it's exactly the same figures. So this is what I mean about try and look at how they're trying to sell something rather than what they're trying to sell you. As you can see, the sort of tactics and the methods that they use basically. We'll move on and we'll have a little look at the upsells next. As you see, the front end is $17. Then we've got the unlimited edition for $29. There's a done for you edition for $197. There's an automation edition for another $39. You get the reseller edition for $39 and the ATM edition for $197. If you go ahead and buy all these, you're looking at over $500 all in. Okay, then the pros and cons. The pros would be the software does work. It's not particularly high quality, but it does a job, and there is a guarantee. Now the cons. It's not the world's first. It's not one click away, and it certainly isn't 60 seconds. And you'll not be getting viral visitors either. As I just said, it is pretty low quality. There is no traffic, and the sales page is very, very misleading. To sum this up, in my opinion, it's just another shiny object that isn't going to do what it promises it will do. Bear in mind though, this is just my opinion. I'm just trying to give you a little bit more knowledge before you decide if you want to go ahead and purchase something like this. So you've just got a bit more information. Maybe I'm pointing out one or two things that you maybe wouldn't have picked up on yourself. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I will get back to you. And you can also let me know in the comments if this is something that you've bought or if you're going to buy it. You can tell me how you're getting on with it. And just before I go, if you feel that you've got any value from this, I would really appreciate a like, a subscription, a share, all that good stuff. So with all that being said, that'll be me signing off. So I'll see you in the next video.